We got another one. Another one. The man himself. The birthday boy. Actually, let me there we go. Now, would you say, Zyreth, this is Jekkadins? It is indeed Jekkadins, featuring Tasbu. People are saying, like, this is the deck Tasbu fits in. We're not doing Witching Hour stuff, which is fine. You don't always have to play Witching Hour in your Grenadin deck. I'd argue you'd only play Witching Hour in certain metas. In slower metas, where like people are trying to be greedy, then you just out-greed them. I didn't have to spend Stuntwell because I spent them on Tasbu already. No, I'd be you wouldn't play Witching Hour in this at all. I think not in Jekkadins. I wouldn't. Like, you wouldn't run Jekk if you're gonna run Witching Hour. You cut Jekk, you cut all the cute stuff and all the tech cards to fit Witching Hours in. That's usually what you do. It just uses Grenadins to abuse tribute. Gotcha. Yeah, because we're only running what? The only Grenadins are Drone, Assembly Line, and Waystone, and Sparkcatcher. To sack the combustion cell. It's not quite as all in on the Grenadins. Alright. So, these types of decks, I have less experience with. I've played them before. But, like, this doesn't have Grenadins in it, but should I keep it anyway? Because it's a playable hand. But we can't sack anything to combustion cell. I'll keep it. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too, Zyreth. Like, like, okay, I can get a sword. I can at least do that. Ooh. So I'm kind of risking not being able to play the sword on 4. I mean, I have to do this. There's no way I can't. There's no way I can't do that.
This'll do the trick.
Oh man.
Time quickens.
Oh man. It's this deck. Lol. How scared am I of sword? I mean, I could Ixen Merchant, combust, and kill this. And throw them back a turn. But then, like, I can't get extra value out of the Great Sword if I do that. Yeah, that's true. It would give me the tribute off the Merchant. If I played Merchant on 3 and grabbed the sword and sacked the Merchant to play the sword.
It'll get the job done.
This is the play regardless, but we could grab Boar ahead of schedule. Don't put shadow back. Put fire back. Oh yeah, you're right. I need to put I can't. I have to put fire back. I can't put shadow back because we have Tasbu. Why don't we grab the sword for now? And then we can use merchant to grab boar afterwards. This is kind of bad against Sword of Unity, but if they do it here, they did not. Okay. That's fine. So here I'm going to combust and kill this, and then sword, and then probably kill this. It's probably what's gonna happen. That way we kill the big thing. We'll kill this thing too. Uh-oh.
A single spear leads the fight.
Forgot about that guy. I can brand and go up against this next turn. The problem is if they have chains, then brand dies. So assembly line, sell, merchant, combust, and kill Tulu.
It'll get the job done, guaranteed.
Problem's gonna be chains. I think we do get rid of that. Why would they do that though? Do they have a... We must have something.
Time quickens.
Damn. Nope, there's chains. And they didn't use their thing yet. They played these. They pilled the rank. They still have a Justice Sigil in hand. That kind of sucks. Please draw units. I think we desecrate this. Maybe we don't, but... God, dude. I don't want to walk into freaking... This will die, because one of the cards is a Justice Sigil. Yeah, we do need another merchant, but we've already seen two. I was kind of saving that second merchant for chains, but... I think if we didn't grab Combust, like, Talut would have just ended us. We'd probably be dead right now. Or we'd be really low, and just now drawing this. You know what? I'm gonna kill this, and I'm gonna make them have another unit. Because one card is power. So either they had the other card has to be a unit, or they had to top deck one right now. Okay. That's pretty good.
Time for the finishing blow.
And we knew that was gonna happen. Okay. Parliament won the game there. kind of want to keep this. Yeah, Parliament and Change is usually GG. Oh, what's up, by the way, Sailor Dan? How you doing? Yeah, I think it's a good keep. We have Grenadins, we can stall if we need to. We have card draw. We're like halfway to Tasbu on the influence at least. So the not sloppy play was to attack first before playing power. So I wouldn't give away that I had a fast spell in hand. They still don't know what it is, but... Oh, their win percentage just went up a ton because they had that. Feels good, man. Ah. Oh, I should have devoured end of turn? Okay. I don't know. We have this. Would you wait on this combo, Zyreth? Maybe not, because we have Tasbu. Maybe we still, like, devour end of turn even here. Not often? Gotcha. Probably, like, number one, it probably doesn't even come up that much. Most of the time, you don't have both pieces in your hand. Tasbu seems to suck. We haven't even played him yet. We don't know if he's good in this or not. I mean, I do too, but this isn't really... Oh, the other thing too is this deck's not that aggressive. Like, yeah, it's nice to do that, but in this situation, I wouldn't, because we have Tasbu in hand. Thinking about it. Like, I think here we just devour. Like, we just need to... We need to find our shadow and just, and go. Yeah, triple golems, like... I don't think we win this game. They're just drawing too many cards. Like here, like, yeah, we would add the combo, but we'd madness a 2/2 and kill another 2/2. Maybe. Like, who cares?
Now it's my turn.
We'll probably give one of these up. Yeah, we're in a pretty rough spot. I could probably trade for one of these.
Let the ritual commence.
Oh god. So it's this deck. That's not good. Oh, okay. Yeah, we do. But like, we need two shadow influence too. We really do. We probably need that more than a cell right now.
It's written right here.
Although cell is good with this. We can madness and cell to sack a dork.
Touch shadow.
Sack their Katra. Wow, they don't even have they're not gonna need the other part of the combo to beat us.
Touch shadow.
I mean, you have 28 power in hand. I wonder why they didn't last chance before.
Let the ritual commence.
Alright, well now we do this. Nice. Might be too late though. Why not favor face? I don't know. For some reason I thought maybe I'd draw some other effect when I had no draw in hand. So I dirked there pretty hard. I think we block 1 and just go to 13. Alright, what's more important here? Because I can merchant, sack a Grenadin, and kill this man's. Or I can just play Tasbu. We probably just play Tasbu. And activate Chump City. That's probably what we do. Because how many, we've used Annihilate, Desecrate. Yeah, I'm gonna play Tasbu. Okay, they have second Annihilate. I guess that makes sense since they had triple Golem and a Temple Scribe. They've drawn 7 additional cards. Yeah, now it's GG. I was thinking about that. Out of all the 5-drop legendaries we got this set, Tasbu might actually be the weakest one. In terms of like the meta we're in right now, not in terms of like in general. Like Tasbu, like in a vacuum, is more powerful than Zumakan, but Zumakan's seeing more play, and Tasbu's seeing the least play. Godan sucks too. I think Godan's nutty, but Godan's probably in the same spot as Tasbu. Not sure if I was supposed to keep this or not. I did because it's a playable hand. Well, that makes the hand a lot better. You think Tasbu's terrible and should be buffed? What would you buff it to?
This'll do the trick.
I could sell, sack this, Ixton Merchant. What would I give up though? Torch plus Hatcher's fine. Okay. All for the trade first. Yeah, I should have. You're right. See if they would block it. I don't think they would have, but still offer it. We'd rather offer half of a unit than a whole card from our hand, just to get 3 damage across. I guess that's the aggro player in me talking. Get it out the way and smack face for 2. Just get him. I think that's true, Zyreth. In mid-range or in any other deck but aggro. I think in aggro you don't follow that rule. You don't necessarily follow that rule in aggro. You don't play aggro though? What's up, Valen? Yeah, they weren't going to trade, but there we still should have offered it because we're not an aggro deck. Alright, remember to hit face this time. Knowing that, I don't have anything else that does additional damage in my hand. That I can't get from my deck either.
Which would you like?
Oh, it is tokens. Okay. I think we grab Maiden here. I think Maiden is excellent against this deck. Even if Tasbu was shift 4 or 5. Yeah, I think if he had shift, yeah, he'd be better. If the shift cost was cheaper, obviously. Yeah, that's a nice way of buffing him. Oh yeah, Zyreth is, yeah. Zyreth is responsible. Alright, so I get punished by, if I top deck Tasbu here. By giving up that seat. Oh, okay. That kind of sucks. They still didn't have great attacks there.
Stay forever.
We're in trouble. I don't know what to do here. I'll just assembly line and pass. Could Madness and reduce the next card I draw by 1,000,000, but then they just get it back. I think we just need to find Devour and get rid of this thing permanently. Shift 3 like Zolta Loyalist? Maybe. I don't know. People would play Tasbu and Grenadins for sure. It's not what we need right now. I'll take this. I'm gonna chill for now. Just hope they don't have Obliterate or Double Torch.
Safe travels, friend.
Madness their flyer and double torch it. Oh yeah, you're right. Because it counts. And we draw a card. Wow. That's a good hit.
This'll do the trick.
What do I attack with? Probably just this, right? No, because they can block We can, but yeah, I need to offer two things. I know that. I can't just offer one thing. Okay. Okay. So they think that's safe. So here we just kill the 5/5.
What's the bounty?
Alright, I can Ixen Merchant. 3, 4. Probably. Otherwise, it might kill me. Yeah, it's possible. I was stuck on Ixen Merchant Cell Hold of Torch. That's what I was stuck on. I was just trying to figure out what give up assembly line or Grenadin drone. Probably Grenadin drone. I was just stuck on that play. I just wanted to get that stuff out there. I'm surprised this only runs 25 power. Actually, it's not that much of a surprise. It's 4 Varus favors to get to 29. I don't know, it seems pretty solid. Although, there's one thing I would try. I need to see if this guy can hit your own. Yeah, you can hit your own guys. I've liked Tripwire Grenadin in decks like this too. I'm in the minority, but not saying that would make the deck better. But I do like Tripwire. Like you can target your own guys if you have Tasbu out. Just kill a 1/1 and draw a card. You can ping off like that was only 3 games, so that's not nearly enough to say like oh we ran, there's a lot of there were a lot of ramp units. We should probably but it's good against ramp units too. Like you can ping Trailmakers and Initiates if you run into that. You probably won't run into that much. We just happen to that just so happened to be what we ran into. What's the card that stacks a unit to draw cards? Isn't it better than Tasbu? Stonescar Scrapper is probably better than Tasbu, but that's not why we're playing. We want to play Tasbu. Is Scrapper better? Yes. Well, I don't know. Like Scrapper's proven. Scrapper has proven himself to be good in Grenadins. But oh, you need a critical mass of Grenadins for that? Do the other Grenadin decks run way more Grenadins? Yeah, they do. They run Scrap Tank and they run Gear Cruncher. This deck has neither. So yeah, you'd need to run, like if you're gonna run Scrapper, you just run standard Grenadins. with scrap tanks and gear crunchers. And you probably run Jekk in the market, like a lot of people used to do. They wouldn't run Jekk main, they just run Jekk market. But this is less about Grenadins and more about enabling these two. I mean, Vara's in here. Grenadin doesn't even run Vara, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and we have Devour and Vara's favorite too. True. I wanted to find a way to add a 4th Waystone, but nah. Nah. Because usually, like, this doesn't come online that early. You have to, like, this won't come online till the mid-game, so it's fine running 3. I think it's too much for this deck anyway. It might be. Like, you could flip it and do this. Have more sigils to make sure your seats are depleted a little bit less. Oh, I like it at 3. But I could definitely see 2. But I think that's the only change I would make. You have Boar in the market, which is good. You have to run Boar now in this meta. You got the 4th Combust. You got the 4th Combustion Cell. Great Sword's good. Maiden's good in the matchups where you need it, like against time decks. Although you're probably already still pretty favored against time. I know the regular Grenadin is a super favored against time, but this is probably still favored too. But Maiden just kind of seals the deal. Is there a way to fit Quarry in? We did lack Draw. I think you probably have to adjust ratios to get those in. So like maybe you don't actually maybe you go down to 2 Tripwire Grenadin. Like something like, I know I'm cutting a Devour, but 2. Like maybe go down to 3 a piece on those and then add Quarry. Something like that. I think I still want to leave Madness in. It has too much synergy with the other cards in this deck. You're running Cell and Devour. You have so many ways to take advantage of Madness. I think we keep Madness in. It's kind of like our Slay. I mean, Desecrate's our Slay, but we have more Slays with this. As long as we can get to one of those 2 cards. Yeah, I think it's too good not to cut. I wouldn't run 4, though. Because, yeah, it was still situational. But yeah, probably something like this. You're still running 23 units, technically, with Assembly Line. 24 with Maiden. So it's not like you're light on units. You got a Kira Huru deck or an FJS Hero the People deck that needs work if nobody has anything. I don't think anyone else has submitted anything. No. You want to do the Kira one, Nesh? Because I think you mentioned that last week for the Kira one. What's up, Jacobs? How's it going? Taylor, what's up? Would it be worth playing Life Speaker to get some extra life gain? I don't think so. I don't think you need Xenon Life Speaker. Not in this deck. I think this is fine the way it is for now. As crazy as it sounds, like I might even like, if I was gonna keep playing this, like I'd keep an eye on Vara. Like, Vara's just generally good, but Urn's kind of old school. I don't think you need it in this meta. Usually Urn gets played in metas that have Haunted Highway or have a lot of aggro. So like the only thing Urn would be really good against is what's Urn good against in this meta? Skycrag aggro, and I guess Huru mid range. If they're running a lot of Aegis, you can pop Aegis. That helps you do Madness, Devour stuff. But I mean, you have Vara's favor to pop Aegis. Like you just need in those matchups, you just need to be saving Vara's favor for popping Aegis anyway. And favor is also okay against Skycrag. It doesn't kill all their stuff, obviously, but it kills their 1-drops. It's good against Stonescar and Praxis. Yeah, Highwayman in particular, Eclipse Dragon, Urn's pretty good. And I guess Praxis, what's it good against? Stinger and Cicalis. I don't think it's as good against Praxis. It can still do some stuff, but no, I don't think it's like super needed. But it's like if that's what you're facing, then you probably cut something from here. I don't know what to cut. I don't want to cut any of these cards for Urn personally. I think I like all these cards better than Urn. But yeah, Stinger and Cicalis, those are the only ones though. Stinger's like the big one, really. Stopping that's pretty cool. You know, you have tokens to block the Scorpions, but Psych's cool if you're like under a lot of pressure. Then Urn will stop it, slow it down. But maybe for Combust you put Urn in. Or Greatsword. Probably one of those two. I wouldn't want to, but if you really want to play Urn, probably the Greatsword. You think Sword's becoming the 4th Jekk? Actually, potentially, since like something like this. I just had to do it here. That way you always have a way of getting to Jekk, no matter what's going on. It'd either be the 4th Jekk or Urn. One of those two. Well, the Sword wasn't that bad in the one game that we did draw it and, you know, activated it. It's just unfortunate that Martyr's Chains is a broken card. Alright, Nesh put it in deck ideas. But I think we shipped this one. No, I think you need the 4th cell. You need to be able to get to cell as often as possible in this deck. It runs less Grenadins, but like you still need it for a ramp. That's why the power base is the way it is too. Like if you don't run cell, you probably have to run more power. I'm almost positive you have to run more power if you didn't have cell in here. That's how you're able to just play 29. I guess cell's just that good. Yeah, Madness too. Madness gets a lot weaker if you don't have cell. You probably end up cutting Madness. And for what though? But that's what I was saying. Like, if you were gonna run Urn, it'd be for like Sword or Combust, or in this case, the Jekk or the Combust, not Combustion Cell. That definitely has to stay in. And I think Maiden's. There's certain matchups where Maiden is just too good to not have access to it, and then obviously Boar's too good right now. You need some way to kill Chains and Sanctum and all that BS. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you like what you saw, feel free to leave a like below. These highlights are all a part of my Twitch stream where I play Eternal as well as other games live and interact with viewers in real time. If you want to catch one of the streams, there's a link to my Twitch channel in the description box below where you can follow the channel and get notified the next time I go live. I promote a positive and relaxing environment when I stream, so come by and hang out. Last but not least, if you don't want to miss future YouTube videos, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Clicking the bell icon under the video does guarantee that you don't miss future videos as long as you don't mind notifications. Thanks again for taking time out of your day to watch this, and I'll see you all soon. Take care.